welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would do a Q&A with all of you. I've just been getting so many questions and so many people even asking me to do Q&As, and I just thought what better time than now that we're all in this self-isolation time to come and do a Q&A and tell you guys just a little bit about myself. And I thought what better place than on the bed. Literally, it's like my go-to place all the time. I love my bed. Like, there's two things that I love and I always miss the most from my house. Actually three things that I always miss the most whenever I'm not home, like whenever I go on holiday or if I'm in Latvia, and I literally miss them so much. One's my bed, the other one's the toilet, and the third one's the shower. Like, I always miss them. But what do you guys miss actually? Write down in your comments and let me know what you miss the most whenever you go away somewhere. What do you miss the most from your house? Of course your family as well, but what do you miss the most from your house? Is it your bed as well? Because I know the bed is one of like the main things. But anyway, because I love it so much, I just thought, why not, let's have a little moment together, and since you're getting to know me, might as well get to know me in my favorite place. If you don't follow me already on Instagram, make sure you go right now, literally pause this video, go on Instagram and write @PersianHoney and follow me right now, because this is where I always ask you guys to send me questions and you know, I try and interact with you guys the most. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me your questions, and to be honest, I really didn't think that you guys had that many questions like to ask. So I will try to answer as many of them as I can, but like, look at this. I was just like, oh my god, it just goes on and on and on and on. So I'm gonna try, look, I'm still scrolling. I'm gonna try and answer, it's still going. I'm gonna try and answer as many as I can. If I don't answer your question, I'll definitely try and answer it another time. Okay, so first question, when will you come to Dubai? Well, I have been to Dubai a good few times and I love Dubai. I love warm weather. So definitely after this pandemic we're all going through right now dies down and we're all good and we're all healthy, I will definitely come to Dubai. So, and you guys will know because I'll do a vlog. Okay, next thing, do you have any revision tips for university? Well, I do have a good few revision tips, but I think it's just we don't have enough time in this video for me to tell you, but I will definitely make a video just for revision techniques and everything that I do and how I devise and how I revise, and I will definitely do a video and you can watch that. What's your favorite place to go in London? My favorite place in London is definitely, well, I don't know, I really like going restaurants and bars, but especially restaurants. So my favorite restaurant would probably be the Wolseley. I really love the Wolseley. Yeah, I mean, imagine somewhere that they do amazing breakfast, amazing lunch and amazing dinner. That's probably one of my favorite places in London. But I have quite a few. Ooh, another one, Selfridges. I love Selfridges. I love shopping. Like, oh, I miss going to Selfridges right now, but it doesn't matter. We will go to Selfridges 20 times when it opens. But yeah, I love Selfridges as well. I've realised, like, you're either a Selfridges person or a Harrods person. Which one are you guys? Are you a Selfridges or a Harrods? Like, I love Selfridges. I just feel like I know where everything is in Selfridges. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love I really like Harrods. I really like the way they've decorated it and so on. But I don't know, I prefer Selfridges over Harrods. Everyone always prefers one over the other, so which one are you guys? Let me know. So the next question is your name, your birthday, your favorite food and your drink. Ooh, and your color and movie. Wow, you guys have literally put everything in this one question. So you already know my name. My name is Sina and I just turned 33 on Thursday. Favorite food is probably kebab or korma sabzi, which I love. My favorite color is red. My favorite color is definitely red. And my favorite movie of all time is Home Alone 1. I love Home Alone 1. Like, literally when it's Christmas time, as soon as it's December the 1st, I start watching Home Alone. Everyone in my family or everyone who knows me knows that I start watching Home Alone near enough every single night in December. That's how much I love it. I love it so much. As soon as I think Christmas, I just think, ooh, I can watch Home Alone. Was it easy moving abroad to study for uni and being away from your family and friends? No, it really wasn't. It was actually so difficult. I mean, initially when I moved away, or when I was planning to go to Latvia, I was so excited about getting accepted into medicine, about just planning, like, you know, packing and like planning my life. I just didn't really get to think about not where I'm going, but as in how I'm moving from England. As soon as I got there, and I remember like the first week of, not even the first week, like the first day of induction, you know, where you go and you get your badge and your photo taken and everything. As soon as all that finished and I went home, and I was just like, oh my God, like, what now? But yeah, it was very difficult. It was very, very difficult for me to be away from my family, especially because I'm so family orientated. Of course it's hard being away from your friends, but the family part was the part that really was the most challenging for me, definitely. What's your favorite Turkish restaurant? Oh, I love Turkish food. My favorite Turkish restaurant is Durham, definitely. My parents, like my whole entire family, we love Durham. We always go there. I definitely recommend it. It's delicious. Oof, just thinking about it now, God, I love Durham. Okay, what speciality in medicine do you enjoy the most? I always wanted to be a cosmetic surgeon initially when I got into medicine, but I don't know, like, we have rotations where we go from one department to another, just for us students to get familiarized with different departments and also to kind of get work experience and see what we want to do. And there's some that I would be like, oh, I'm sure I'm gonna love this, and as soon as I go into it, I'm like, oh God, I don't like it. I really didn't think it would be like this. And there were some where I would think that I wouldn't like it, and I end up having so much passion. Like one of them was like orthopedics. I really was always like, I would never do orthopedics. Oh, I don't like orthopedics. And then as soon as we went into the orthopedics rotation, I just loved it. It was really interesting. Would I be an orthopedic surgeon? I don't know. I mean, I really don't know now what I would do. There's a few fields that I really like, so I don't know which one I'm going to pick. It's actually quite exciting for me to find, like, I really wish I knew now which one I would eventually pick, because I really like all of them so much. I don't know which one I'm going to choose, but once I do, I will tell you guys. Okay. You really look like you're 20. How do you manage to look so beautiful, and can you give us some health tips, please? Thank you. I love you. You're my favorite follower now. No, I'm joking. But thank you so much. Well, my mum always, like, literally as soon as we hit 20, she was like, you have to always moisturize your face, no matter what. Make sure not only you moisturize your face, but your neck as well, and all the way up to here. So that's like one thing that was a must that we always had to do, and I think that's the biggest thing that helped me. So if I were to give you a tip on how, like, what to do, it would be moisturize and make sure you always wash your face. Nighttime to take off all your makeup, and if you don't wear makeup, your face is still dirty from all the pollution out there. So make sure you wash your face at night, and in the morning to wash your face from all the sweat and everything that you've done at night time. As soon as you wash your face, moisturize literally everywhere I'm showing you right now here. Just use any moisturizer, make sure you moisturize. How do you deal with fake friends? Block. Have you seen that thing? It goes blocker. But no, I'm joking. Life's so short that you don't need negative people around you. So my best advice to you is that if you feel that someone is not a positive in your life, then just cut them out. I mean, you don't need to be rude, or you don't need to like be obvious about it, or just be like, oh no, I'm not your friend. No, none of that. But just, you know, don't waste your time. Just cut them out. what's the point in having people who are going to make you feel down or not make you feel nice about yourself? You need someone, you need friends that will constantly be lifting you, that will constantly, that when you do feel down or when you're not happy, they're constantly telling you how amazing you are and how much, like, how proud they are of you. And that's what you really need. You need people like this in your life. You don't need negative people. We already know what's wrong with us. We already know our downfalls. We don't need someone to constantly tell us we're not good enough. We don't need that, or someone to keep putting us down. So why have them around us? You might say, oh well, how do I know who's a fake friend? Listen, we've got this Iranian saying which goes something in the lines of like ما همیشه پشت ابر نمیمونه. I think it's like that, but it's basically that the moon doesn't always stay behind the clouds, so it will always come out. So you will always find out the truth behind everything and everyone, so don't worry. But yeah, I think the way I deal with it is I just take them out of my life. Alright, how do you manage to maintain an ideal weight? Loads of love from Algeria. Well, for me, I went on a real extreme diet last year. When I say extreme, I don't mean like it was a very difficult diet. I mean extreme like by the amount of weight I lost. I lost nearly 15 kilos, if not more. I've actually done a YouTube video on this, so make sure after this video you click on my weight loss and my tips on how I lost weight, because it really worked for me. How do I manage it? Be strict on yourself. When there are times where your body, like, you know, you might overeat, don't just be like, oh, I've overeaten now, so who cares, like, I'll just carry on, or it doesn't matter, I'll start my diet from tomorrow, from next week. No, start your diet when you want to, from that moment in time. And if you do overeat, it doesn't matter, just tell yourself, my body needed it, so it doesn't matter. Don't feel guilty, enjoy it, enjoy that moment, and then from like literally straight after it, be like, okay, now I know I've already had what my body craved, I've already had what I shouldn't have eaten, but my body needed it, so it doesn't matter. But now I won't have like bread, or I won't have this, or I won't have this chocolate. That's the best way to like try and maintain it. And the next thing is to exercise. Exercise is so important, but I would definitely say I think the best way to maintain your weight loss is to have definitely at least one cheat day a week. You have to, and that's the one day that you're always looking forward to, and it will push you throughout the whole week to eat healthy, just because you know that you're going to have that one cheat day. And what do you study? I study medicine. I graduate next summer hopefully, and I study in Latvia. Where are you from? I'm Iranian, but I've lived a majority of my life in England. I came to England when I was 4.5 years old. 3.5 or 4.5 years old. So I went to nursery here, I went to school here, literally everything was in England, except of course my university, which is in Latvia. What is the best advice you can give for students who want to do medicine? The best advice that I could give you is just always remember what your goal is. Always remember that you want to study medicine, this is what you want to do, and don't let anything get in the way of that. Even if you apply for medicine and you don't get accepted, apply again. If you don't get the grades, doesn't matter, do the exam again and you will get the grades. If nothing in this world is impossible. You can do anything you want. The only thing that we have no control over is death, literally, and even that we have to a certain extent. So don't ever think that anything can get in the way of your dreams, and that's my biggest advice to you. And even when you do start studying medicine, it's so difficult, it's so hard, but just always remember the bigger picture and remember your goal and what you wanted and why you're doing it. And never ever do it for anyone else. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because you've got a passion for it, not because of the name, I'm a doctor, or because of your mum and dad want you to do it. No, do it because it's something you want. Because if you do stuff that you want to do and it's something that you've always wanted to do, you will always succeed in it. And that's why I say it. Next question is, Do you watch Indian films? When I was in year 11, I watched one Indian film called Mohabbatein, and it was just so nice. It had Shah Rukh Khan in it, and I remember I just cried so much in that film, and I was in love with my imaginary boyfriend that I wanted to love me as well. I don't know, I feel like these films make you just imagine someone in your head. If one doesn't exist, then make you want it. And ever since then I actually haven't watched an Indian film, but I would love to. Actually, now I've got time, so if you guys know any good Indian film, definitely write it in my comments and I will definitely go and watch them. I'll make my whole family watch it. I love it. I love Indian films. I've just never had the time. Do you go to the gym? Yes, I do. I go to the gym. Well, right now I can't with self-isolating, but Seppi and I go to the garden. We do our routine exercises in the garden near enough every day, but not on weekends. Last question. What is your favorite picture of yourself on Instagram? Right, let me find it for you guys. My favorite picture of myself. Let's go find a picture of me on Insta that I could say is my favorite. I don't know, I have quite a few favorite pictures. This one's one of them when I had blonde hair. I really like it. And another one I would say is this one when, actually no, I would say this one. This one when I was swimming with the sharks in the Bahamas. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A with me. I'm so sorry that I never got to answer all your questions. If there's any particular challenge or video or tutorial or anything that you guys want me to do or to show you, then please write it in the comments down below and tell me, and I will definitely try and do that. I love you all so much.